Hi guys, today in my spotlight we have the extremely divisive DC blockbuster Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Now I'd like to start off by saying I think the critics overall were being a bit too harsh on this film, however at the same time I don't believe it to be as good as some people say. It is a very average movie with great parts, bogged down by bad plot decisions, lack of real engagement, and a misleading hype machine that ultimately disappointed me. First of all, yes, this is a very pretty movie. Zack Snyder is a very stylized director and he styles every shot in a beautifully bleak atmosphere which suited the movie's general feel of uncertainty and distrust. Minus a few lackluster CGI moments mainly to do with some not too well integrated green screens, the effects are like Man of Steel, pretty damn amazing. But also like Man of Steel, most of my problems come with the characterization of the titular characters. Slight spoiler warning, but yeah, Batman just straight out kills people, which personally takes away any real interest in Batman's fight scenes, as yeah, he can obviously beat up a room of people. The challenge with Batman was trying to take down a group of people without killing them when all of them are out for you. If you can kill them, then where's the real threat? My friend put it well while we were watching it, where he said this film is more enjoyable when you imagine Jason Todd instead of Bruce Wayne, and that's why he kills people. Also, apart from a pretty amazing Batman performance by Ben Affleck, I found this Batman hard to want to root for, due to the fact he just killed people, losing the moral center of the character, not to mention how the movie portrays both Batman and Superman as kind of dumb muscleheads, which again, just made them less enjoyable to watch. Moving to Superman, I like Henry Cavill as Superman. He looks the part, and if he had a better script, I'm pretty sure he can act the part brilliantly. But this Superman is just too brooding. He's meant to be the light to Batman's dark, the hope to contrast Batman's fear. But as much as the film tries to show you that people see him as a savior, I personally never felt hope. Hell, I sided with the government throughout this film. Now Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor. I don't really know how to put this, but he's not really playing Lex Luthor, so I guess it's a bit of a failure. However, I enjoyed every moment he was on screen because he just looked so into it. He was giving 100%. He was so animated and it was just fun to watch him be insane. Like, he's almost going Heath Ledger levels of batshit crazy, and it is beautiful to watch. Even if it isn't what the movie should have had, it is, at least on my first viewing, what the movie desperately needed, and that was fun. Okay, so on my first viewing of this, I saw it in standard 2D, and honestly, I hated this film with a burning passion. I even went as far as to compare it to The Last Airbender, as I hadn't hated anything as much since. As the disjointed dream sequence, the sudden location changes, lack of anything really engaging or interesting going on, and the disappointingly short fight scene that the title lauds so proudly, and yeah, certain plot points just got to me. Without spoilers, I'm just gonna say the Martha scene was fucking stupid, and Lois Lane is absolutely terrible in this film. The performance, not bad, there's not much to do with it, it's just the character itself is terrible. And having said all that, I went to see it again, this time in IMAX 3D, and honestly, I don't know what happened, but I enjoyed the film that time. Yes, the problems were still there, but I knew they were there, and I had accepted them at this point. And this film is beautiful in IMAX. If you're gonna see it, go IMAX. Honestly, with this film, I could go on forever, but in the end, this is a mediocre film, but not because it's mediocre, but because it has so many highs, has so many lows, that it just balances out to an experience that I can only really describe as meh. I wanted to like this film. Hell, I wanted to love this damn film, as I love the characters. I tend to really like Zack Snyder films. Watchmen is one of my favourite films of all time, and this film shares so much stylistically. But in the end, the hype and plot problems have just let it down. If you like the characters, go ahead, go see it. I honestly believe this film should be seen. Just don't get your hopes up as I did, and honestly, it just let me down. Anyway, that's my say on Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. What are your thoughts on it? I'd like to hear them. Leave them in the comments. And if you like this video of an insomniac ranting, then give it a like. And if you want to subscribe, do that. Have a nice day, guys. See ya.